How did Mukesh Ambani end up becoming more rich than Anil Ambani? Ambani. A surname in India, perhaps Asia. Wait, perhaps the word is strong enough to own whatever their eye fancies. But owing to the current scenario, the previous statement stands true for Mukesh's family, but the sky isn't this silver for the younger Anil, to be honest. So what exactly happened that Mukesh Ambani ended up becoming much richer than his younger brother Anil? Let's open our history box to know more. Dhirubhai Ambani has a story that can inspire a brick to bake well. The man who started as nothing became the biggest business tycoon of India and earned a fortune enough to sustain next 7 generations of his family. So what exactly happened that brought such a huge difference in the wealth of his kids post his demise? The start. It all started with Dhirubhai Ambani's sudden passing away. Post his death, he did not leave behind any will or a bifurcation of the equal distribution of his wealth. His wife Kokilaban Ambani had to meddle in between and sort the rising tiff between brothers for their father's wealth. The distribution. Post-settlement by their mother, both of them got separate business entities in which Mukesh Ambani, the eldest son, got refinery, petrochemicals and exploration, while Anil Ambani, his young brother, got capital, Infocom and R&R energy. Mukesh Ambani got a core and set business like refinery, Anil Ambani got 25,000 crores cash and Infocom. Both of them almost got the same amount and equal share of the property. This is where the story gets interesting. Initially, everybody thought that Anil Ambani will excel in the business amongst the two owing to his flamboyant image and front-runner personality. In fact, he did not disappoint 1 ounce and showed some very promising developments as a businessman initially. But slowly, with every passing day, his wealth started seeing the face of the ground and he kept on losing big one after the another. Today as I speak, Mukesh Ambani's net worth is $64.6 billion owing to some tremendous investments in his business by biggies like Zuckerberg, whereas Anil Ambani's net worth has slipped down to, as claimed by him, an almost nothing if we consider his liabilities. Let's see the reasons why this happened. Reason 1. Mukesh Ambani's core competency was refinery and telecom. He focused on the same and worked hard with a proper vision and planning. Anil Ambani's core competency was capital and he diversified his business and entered into many sectors. Anil Ambani focused on achieving faster growth and even entered the defense sector in the making of defense equipment in which he had no major experience. Mukesh Ambani kept his focus on one business for a long time and excelled in it, whereas Anil somewhere down the line kept losing focus altogether. Reason 2. If you see the way both the brothers handled telecom sector, you'll know why their net worth is so different. After the distribution, Anil got Mukesh's baby Arcom. Back then, it was a growing sector with huge growth and people believed that Anil has received a gold mine in the form of Arcom. Mukesh Ambani, on the other hand, who conceptualized Arcom with his dad, wasn't allowed to enter the sector till 2010. By 2010 though, Anil had lost everything in the communication sector. Mukesh did not directly jump into his brainchild, rather, did a lot of research and came to a conclusion that data is gonna be the next big thing in the world. He reconceptualized his communication dreams in the form of Jio, and when he entered the market, he entered with a bang. Mukesh Ambani, who always keeps his eye open for new ventures, also thought that crude is not a value-adding business as its margin will always be less. Crude prices are not in control and are always governed by the international market. He has invested $34 billion in Jio, which was not dependent on any other factors. Today, Jio is fetching him most amount of money that he has today. Reason 3. Mukesh Ambani always believed in better quality for reasonable prices, called value innovation, and Jio was a huge success in its first year of launch. Anil Ambani, on the other hand, ended becoming jack of all trades but master of none. Something that he is paying for today. All in all, Mukesh kept his focus right and had an accurate vision for future which enabled him to invest in correct things. Whereas Anil tried venturing into so many things with all the money that he had that he forgot what he is actually good at. He lost his focus and in the process, all his money as well.